Hello everybody, it's your host Memnon. Welcome back to my channel. And today's episode is all going to be about XP farming within the Elder Scrolls Online. In this episode I'm going to teach you in 3 easy steps how you can XP farm within the Elder Scrolls Online. You will get millions and millions of XPs very fast and very easily. And these 3 easy steps. Now, by any time you like this content, don't forget to press a like, you comment down below and subscribe yourself. In this content, I'm showcasing you everything is about preparation first. And Elder Scrolls Online in form of XP farming, preparation is key thing. The best classes for you to choose for sustain and overland gameplay is a red guard and the button. The best classes for you to choose is the Templar and the Sword because they have the easiest sustain, so self-healing, self-buff, and they're very strong in overland gameplay. And before you can start, are you playing with a friend or somebody you just met online and you with 2 people? The thing you need to have is a pledge of Mara. If you count your scrolls, XP scrolls, your pledge of Mara will give you 10% more XP boost if you're leveling up together. It's something I recommend you to get and to share with each other if you're going to XP farm for a longer extended period together. The nicest thing about this patch and this DLC and now in the Elder Scrolls Online is that we have the possibility, thanks to transmutation stones, to recraft the gear set that we love and like to enjoy. If you're wearing a certain form of gear set and you know it hits very hard and I love it, you can always reconstruct it in form of training gear, so it will enhance your XP farming afterwards. You can reuse the set that you're using today. But if you're playing in the form of a DPS class who now has a good sustain, the classes, the races and the gear sets that I will recommend you is using the false guard, form of Magica gameplay, and for stamina gameplay, the vicious ophidian is the counter part of it. The gear set, if you're just playing within a sustain class, the gear set I would recommend you then to use is New Moon Acolyte. The New Moon Acolyte is a beautiful set that is very good in form of trash mobbing and overland gameplay, just in any form of gameplay itself. But I recommend you to use the New Moon Acolyte not only in solely and body, nor in weapon itself, but try to mix matches between the two, using a weapon, New Moon Acolyte, a few body pieces, and jewelry as well. Just to min-max it between the two, so you have an overall where front bar and back bar always have the New Moon Acolyte activated. The thing is as well, you need to remember that a form of enhancement, you don't need to enhance your New Moon Acolyte all the way to gold. If you can enhance your weapon into gold, I will recommend you to enhance that because it will give you not only an XP boost, but also going to give you a DPS boost as well. For the rest, just leave it to purple and leave it how it is because it costs way too much money and way too much effort just to level them all the way to gold. Another sets I recommend you is the Juliano set. It's an amazing set. You can find himself in Worthgar. It is an orc area south of that wayshrine I'm showcasing you right now. It's a beautiful set that gives you an overall spell damage, beautiful stamina, spell damage, pardon. Magica will give you this beautiful spell critic. These are the easiest sets you can get within Elder Scrolls Online. If you don't have somebody within your direct friend list, find yourself in a guild, you're definitely always going to find yourself a master crafter who is willing to help you within this game itself. The first step we're going forward, if you want to XP farm yourself, that a lot of people tend to forget, is the random dungeons and the battlegrounds. The random dungeons and battleground, they will give you a flat and 100 XPs, 100,000 XPs just by flat, without counting your buffs that you have from the gear sets, so all in training, the scrolls that you're using, the pledge of Mara that you're using, and all those beautiful stuff. Just by flat you will get 100,000. Now if you have multiple characters like I have, from different playstyles, from different years of playing, if you're doing for every single character, every single day, daily for dungeon and daily random battleground, you're now gonna get a lot of XPs because you're using a training set for all these characters. You're easily gonna get above 5 million XPs. That depends on how many characters you have. But the beautiful thing is as well, if you don't have the necessary transmutation stones to craft the gear set that you want actually to play for XP farming, that is the mechanics you can do. because every single day that you play the random dungeons where it's a random bedroom, you will get 20 transmutation stones each time you finish it. Around 10 transmutation stones you will get each time you finish these random dungeons. There's a very easy way for you to farm these stones. Then later you can craft the gear set that you want in training. That you say, that is my gear that I actually love. I've always been playing in Overland as well. I want them now in form of training so I can level up much easier now. There's a way you can do it. It's very easy. So if you farm yourself Soraya and Trail and Trials, Relequen and Trials, you have it in Divine. It's good for DPS, but you want it in training for XP farming. That's where you can do it. Just do the normal dungeons and random dungeons with a friend. Help a friend out who's leveling up for the first time. You're saying to yourself, it is quite boring to do that every single day. You're definitely going to have somebody within your guild, within your friend list, that was leveling up, trying the game for the first time. Help him up, learn him the mechanics a bit, learn how to level up, play together, learn each one from each other, and then before you know, you're just doing this. It's not going to be a chore anymore. It's just going to be fun doing it. This is my recommendation: doing it if you're willing to XP farm. Do it with somebody who will enjoy doing it. So otherwise, it's going to be too repetitive. It's going to be way too boring for you to do so in the long run. The second location for us to XP farm is Blackwood Prism. Blackwood Prism can find himself within the Murkmire DLC and the Murkmire zone itself. It's a beautiful place that you can XP farm again with a friend or someone you find yourself online. Now what we're going to do here in the Blackwood Prism, we're only going to play the first 4 stages of the first dungeon boss. Finish the first 4 stages. We do not kill the boss itself, we just first the first stages, and then we're gonna go out of the dungeon. How you can do that very easily, you push the leave instantly. If you go to your social menu, you will find a name, or let's say a recommendation if you want to leave instantly, yes or no. Just press that, you automatically gonna leave instantly. Doesn't matter if you're playing in a group content or if you are by yourself in a dungeon. You press that button, and you will leave automatically the dungeon itself. So what you need to do then, when you and your party are outside, what you can do, you have to reset the dungeon itself. How you can do that then eventually, then it's very simply that the person who has the crown, the leader of your party, then needs to go to your group setup, changes from normal to veteran and back to normal itself. Yes, we are farming this in only a normal. It's more than enough to get enough XP that you need to level up extremely fast. Just play this in normal and over again, and before you know, you will get your Magica extremely fast. It's a very lucrative way and a very fun way to do it, especially if you're doing it with friends. Well, the next content is that a lot of people tend to forget what the Elder Scrolls Online actually is. It's just a game, guys. So the next content is going to be much harder for you to achieve actually, if you want to XP farm extremely fast. The first of them is to play the game as like it's intended to be played. Play the overland gameplay, the dungeons, just enjoy the story and the world that they constructed for us. And before you know, you'll reach the match cap. There's nowhere within the Elder Scrolls Online that you need to have 3600 for you to be able to finish the game or do all the content. No, it's not written there. So enjoy the game like it's intended to be played. And before you know, you will get the necessary max cap. You're able to do the hardest content, do all the trials that everybody's trying to do, do the in-game content, just name it. But just enjoy the game, guys. Just enjoy it. This beautiful game that they constructed for us. Last but not least is the wits. The crafting wits is one of the most lucrative ways that you can craft and earn XP extremely fast. But there's one downside in this mechanic, is that you need a lot of money not only to be able to buy the correct wits for you then to be able to XP farm extremely fast. But for me personally, it's not a way because I'm broke like a joke in this game. But let's note as well, we're going to the end of our video. Hopefully you like this content. I would say don't forget to press a like, comment down below and subscribe yourself. By doing this, so you keep yourself posted and do all different walkthrough playthrough within my channel that you can see in the description down below. And through my channel I stream a lot of games, not only the Elder Scrolls Online. Even though this is my baby and it's my second video I'm doing within the Elder Scrolls Online, I also thank you very much for listening and for watching. I hope I will see every single one of you on the next playthrough and next guide of the Elder Scrolls Online.